Would you rather accidentally send a cringe message to your crush or have your parents read all your texts? Alright, so I'm homeschooled, which means I have way too much free time to make this video. So here's how this works. I looked up on ChatGPT, give me 20 extreme would you rathers, and I said crank it up, baby. That was weird. So I said make them awkward and with a little bit of a homeschool twist. It's gonna get crazy, it's gonna get awkward. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first question. Would you rather replace every textbook with comic books or replace them all with cookbooks? I mean, honestly, if I had cookbooks for textbooks, I could just be an absolute chef. I mean, an absolute cook. I would be cooking. But I would choose comic books. Like, who wouldn't want comic books instead of textbooks? I'd rather answer questions like, how did Captain Underpants save the cat? I have no idea, I haven't watched it, but anyway. Alright, next question. Would you rather have your dad teach every subject using only movie quotes, or have your grandma teach everything using only stories from the 1950s? That is a long question. I would rather have my dad saying stuff in movie quotes, I mean. Or would I want my grandmother, my grandma, talking about stories from the 1950s? You know, all those dinosaurs? Would you rather have to share every single assignment with your siblings or do every assignment twice? I would rather do every assignment twice. I mean, sorry. Would you rather get a pop quiz every morning at 6 a.m. or a 3-hour final exam every single Friday? There goes my beautiful Fridays. My goodness, of course I wouldn't want to do that. I would do a pop quiz every morning. I mean, that would ruin your Fridays. Friday. Oh my gosh, these are getting rough. Oh. Would you rather wear pajamas to school forever? Forever? Or always wear a full graduation cap and gown for every single lesson? Oh dude, you know I wouldn't do that. I would rather do the pajama thing. I don't really care if people think I'm weird, at least I'm comfy. Pajamas, 100%. I mean, I kind of already do. Would you rather memorize the entire dictionary or learn every country's capital in 1 week? Whoa. Dude, I would rather memorize a dictionary if I could. I mean, someone could just ask me, hey, what does this word mean? Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, yeah. Would you rather switch to public school for 1 month or stay homeschooled, but your living room gets turned into a real classroom with desks, a chalkboard, and a school bell? Dude, I would love a school bell in my room, honestly. I would do the... Sorry, public schoolers out there. I don't know if I could survive. I genuinely think I would die. Anyway, I respect all those out there who are public schools. Respect, 100%. Would you rather accidentally send a Chris... I don't like this one. Dude, here's where it cranks up a bit. Would you rather accidentally send a cringe message to your crush or have your parents read all your texts? ChatGPT, what are you doing to me? I would rather have my parents read my texts. I don't text weird, okay? I'm clean. I'm not a melon. I don't know. Do I look like a melon? I don't think so. Is the job's not done? No, I don't think so.
Still to be happy about.
You're up too old.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Would you rather have to meow at the end of every sentence for a week or bark every time someone says my name? I'd rather bark every time someone says my name. I mean, I'm a dog. I would like to say I'm a dog. So if I had to bark every time someone said my name, I wouldn't mind. You know? I would rather not meow. That does not seem masculine. Barking seems a lot better. Besides, I like dogs. Not as much as cats, so I'm gonna have some nasty comments anyway. Which reminds me, please subscribe to this channel. I only have 46 subscribers. Would you rather laugh at a joke 10 seconds too late every time or never understand any jokes again? Dude, I would rather laugh 10 seconds too late. How did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? That was so funny. Would you rather accidentally send I love you to your teacher, or I forgot to do the homework to your crush? Oh, I guess I asked to crank it up, man. You know I would rather... Actually, no, there's no way I'm saying I love you. I would rather say I forgot to do the homework. That would be the most randomest thing ever. But I would rather do that. You may think I'm weird. No, I don't think you'd think I'm weird. Because if I did the other thing, that would be really weird. No. Would you rather have your laugh sound like a car horn or sneeze like a screaming goat? Oh, dude, I would rather have my laugh like a goat. And I am a goat, so. Would you rather trip going up the stairs or trip going down the stairs in front of a crowd? If I tripped going up the stairs, my head would hit the stairs. If I tripped going down the stairs, I would freaking know how to do front flips now. I'd rather trip up the stairs. That's way less awkward. Would you rather, this is the last one, alright, get ready. Would you rather say, you too, when the waiter says, enjoy your meal, or say, love you, when ending a call with a stranger? I would rather say you too. That still is awkward, but it's not as awkward as the other one. Dude, I've almost said that so many times, you too. It's like, enjoy, you too. Alright, that was awkward. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, and slap that comment. No, I said that so wrong. Like, comment, and slap that subscribe button in the face. I am not thinking right. Anyway, thank y'all. Love you. Are my words even making sense? How am I gonna edit this video? I'm just speaking Babish. Blobbish. Sorry, I think Babish is a YouTuber. Sorry, Babish. I don't know what I meant. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Good vibes. Peace.